Hey everyone, Elizabeth Scala here, founder and host of the online Art of Nursing program. So in this video, I'm just going to go over some of the program metrics because the program website does speak to the fact that this program is able to increase engagement and attention, retention, reduce stress and burnout and dissatisfaction. And I've heard from some colleagues who have visited the site and said, oh, those are some, high-level claims, right? How are you measuring? How do you know this to be true? Well, first off, we have received feedback from the individual nurses in the form of written email, phone call, comments in the online community, their responses on the evaluation forms. And so that's what I want to speak to now. We do ask questions pre and post, which I'm going to speak to in a moment. And then I want to give you some of the overarching numbers as well. Now, because I don't memorize this stuff and I can't keep it all in my brain, I'm going to refer to my slides here and just kind of look away from the screen. But first and foremost, participant overall program rating. So the program consistently has been rating 98% rate at good or higher, 78% rate at excellent in last year's program. Then we have program meets participants' expectations. A lot of times I see fun comments like, I didn't really know what to expect, so of course it exceeded them. And I didn't expect this to be so fun, or I didn't expect this information to be so relevant to me personally. 98% of the participants said yes, that the program meets or exceeds their expectations. The next question is about the participant program and was it organized? Was the program organized? And 100% of the participants said yes, this program is highly organized, has a very smooth flow. We know, what to expect here as we're going through the process. The other thing is I do, as I mentioned, ask pre and post questions. Now I ask them related to the five actually components. There's four main themes in this program, and so these are related to those. I can tell you that related before versus after, each of the programmatic areas, those being leadership, communication, teamwork, and technology, that clinical innovation, went up from pre to post questionnaires. The one interesting thing is that the self-care, and I'm totally honest here, the self-care went down just a tick, but what's interesting is when you read the actual evaluations, and you can get that information in the program guide, which I can certainly send to you if you need that reference. The self-care just went down one tick, but what's interesting to me is on the overall program evaluation, we asked the question, what topics would you like to see in future programs? Consistently, there's a loud call for more topics related to us, more topics for self-care. My favorite day was the fourth day and the day about resilience. And same with when they are leaving comments related to, there's a question that says, is there anything else you'd like to say that we haven't asked you? And many times, I can say at least 60-70% of the times, people are writing in comments, free text, writing in comments saying, my favorite day was the day that focused on us. My favorite day was the self-care day. Oh, it's so important now I realize for me to take care of myself. So while that survey showed that one downward tick, anecdotally, the comments did not reference as such. The other thing I want to point out is I also asked, and this is completely optional because I never want to make any of this a forced question. There are optional questions for the participant to kind of give information about their organization and their leadership pre and post. Again, completely optional, and it's totally anonymous, the pre, and that this is not brought to the organization to say, here, this is what your nurses are saying. But I can tell you, similarly, in this regard, satisfaction, how satisfied they are of their organization and employer, the opportunities for professional development, feeling appreciated, acknowledged by nursing leadership, and being able to advance professionally in these capacities These actually, happy to say, all went up from pre-questionnaire. Then they went through the program to post-questionnaire. So this program has shown in this way that the participants who have gone through it have felt more satisfied with their employers, have felt more acknowledged and appreciated by their leadership, and have felt that they were able to receive opportunities for professional development and advancements. So, just wanted to kind of briefly go over some of that with you. If you have any questions, would like to have a conversation about bringing this program to yourself, your organization, your staff, feel free to contact us. The email address is info@artofnursing.com. Thank you. See you soon.